लाइव में देखो, लाइव में शायद नहीं, अभी नहीं दिख रहा है। सूर्य ट्राई अगेन, फिर से नहीं। हेलो शहबाज, एम आई ऑडिबल? 2 people are watching me on YouTube, I think. I think I am live. Yes. हेलो नेटवर्क जिला, नेटवर्क जिला बहुत अच्छा नाम है, इट्स अ गुड नेम. यू आर ऑडिबल, थैंक्स फॉर द कंफर्मेशन. So today I am live here to discuss some questions, and this is Q&A session. If you have anything regarding CCNA and CCNP, you can also ask. But wait for some time, let's others join. Then we'll continue. So guys, I have collected some advanced question from EAGRP, OSPF and BGP routing protocol, right? So if time will permit, then I will discuss these questions through this live session. Hello DJ song, network Jila, when you will start data center and ACA classes? Data center batch is already going on. Another batch will start in February, I think, maybe in February or March. We'll inform you on the social media platform when the next batch will start for the data center and ACI. How are you guys? Everything well? Fine? So 7 people are joining. 7 people have already joined. Hello, how do you configure quality of service with bandwidth or not? Hello, how do you configure quality of service with bandwidth or not? Yes, we can configure quality of service with bandwidth. We can define the bandwidth percentage. Asim Udar is saying fine sir, perfect, good, thank you. I am good, Praful sir, thank you. Network Jila, how about you sir? Yes, I am also doing good. Thanks for asking, brother. I'm also doing good. So are you guys watching my video every day? Because I am uploading videos every day. Explain in HTML. I don't know, brother, HTML. I don't have knowledge about HTML. Yes, sir. Every day means every day. Every day you are watching, right? Because sometimes I am uploading troubleshooting videos, sometimes small explanation videos, right? And guys, videos are helpful for you or not? Your way of teaching us is awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Network Jila. AOA, every day, India, very helpful. Thank you. 10/10, 10/10. Good. Thank you so much. So can I ask you some question, guys? Some basic questions from the CCNA plus CCNP. See, I have collected this question from the comment section of my YouTube channel only. Sir, you are from? I am from Surat, Gujarat. Basically, I am from Bihar, but I am living in Surat, Gujarat, India. Definitely, it's easy to understand the topic with your video. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. CCNA, definitely. Okay. So, guys, tell me, what is the dual algorithm in EAGRP? This is the first question I am able to see here in front of me on the screen, on my laptop screen. Yesterday someone had asked this question on my YouTube channel. What is the dual algorithm in EIGRP? I have received this question in interview. Okay, this is an interview question. So one of my subscriber has received this question in interview. What is dual algorithm of EIGRP? You're software developer? No, I am not software developer. I am a network engineer. Scenario based question of OSPF and BGP. Sure brother, but here it will be difficult to discuss scenario based question. I can discuss scenario based question from the OSPF and BGP by sharing my laptop screen, right? Definitely I will upload some more videos on OSPF and BGP. Will create some scenarios, real-time scenarios. By the way, many videos on OSPF and BGP are already available on the channel, right? But I can create some more as well. It uses metric. No, you are wrong, Network Jila. It is not used to calculate metric. Guys, question is very simple. Very simple. What is dual algorithm in EIGRP? Remember, there are some terminology of dual algorithm, some parameters of dual algorithm like FD, RD, successor, feasible successor. These are the components of dual algorithm. How EIGRP uses dual algorithm? K parameters, K values are different thing. Definitely routers uses K values to calculate metric. How to ARP resolve on Cisco switch? How to ARP resolve on Cisco switch? Your question is, I think, incorrect, brother. How to resolve ARP on Cisco switch means when you need to resolve ARP, when you have the destination IP address but you don't know the MAC address. When the MAC address is not available for a particular IP address in the ARP table, then devices need to generate ARP. So question can be, how Cisco switch resolve the MAC address? It uses best and second best path to reach the destination. What is second best path? Is there any concept of second best path in EIGRP, guys? No, I don't think so. See, I have been working in this industry, in the networking industry, for more than 10 years, right? And I never heard about second path in EIGRP. Hello sir, hello Alam, hello Nitesh Yadav. What is command? Command for what, Nitesh Yadav? Command for what? What is native VLAN? Native VLAN is used to forward untagged traffic on the trunk link, right? Let's say in the network there are so many users in one VLAN. Let's say in VLAN 100, right? And I don't want to perform tagging for VLAN 100 users on the trunk link, so I can configure VLAN 100 as native VLAN. So native VLAN is used to support untagged traffic on the trunk link. You know, by default, whenever switch will forward traffic on the trunk link, it will add the tag value. Okay. DR and BDR election. DR and BDR election is concept of OSPF, right? In the broadcast network type, to reduce the flooding, LSA flooding, to reduce LSA flooding in the broadcast network type, we are going to elect one router as a DR router. Sumilan, hello. Feasible successor is equal to FD if successor FD of successor is greater than or equal to RD of feasible successor. That is also fine. That is feasibility condition in EIGRP, right? That is the feasibility condition for backup path. right? The alternate path will become backup path or not. For that we have feasibility condition. So if feasibility condition will match, then backup path will become feasible successor. That is fine. But question is what is dual algorithm? Calculate the shortest path to, yes, this is the best answer. This can be the best answer. Asi is saying to calculate the shortest path to a destination. This is true answer, right? You know EIGRP calculates first which table? Topology table. In the topology table, EIGRP is going to store all the possible paths. And on the topology table, EIGRP is going to run dual algorithm to calculate what best path. And then it will install best path in the routing table. This is all about how EIGRP is building their routing table with the help of dual algorithm. When there are multiple DHCP server and client send request message, how the second server come to know that this message is not for me? Why this message is not for me? This message can be for both the server. DHCP server will never get to know about this, that this message is not for me or this message is for me. Both DHCP server will generate the offer message. Question is, PC will accept which message? So PC will accept the message which will received first. PC will accept the message which will receive first. Successor and feasible successor are the concept of EIGRP. Yes, true. And that is the part of dual algorithm only. In dual algorithm, you can include FD and RD. Hello, welcome to London. Oh, are you joining from London, brother? Thank you so much for joining. I have MAC address, but I want IP address to get on Cisco switch command. Again, your question is not valid. I have MAC address, but I want IP. How to get on Cisco switch command? No. Question is not valid. What is L2 and L3 VLAN? There is no any L3 VLAN. There is L2 VLAN. VLAN stands for virtual area network, and it is used to divide broadcast domain at layer 2, not at layer 3. Define trunk link. See, there are two types of switch port. Switch port means port of switch. Port of switch means the port which can forward traffic on the basis of MAC address. That port is called switch port, right? And there are two types of switch port: access port and trunk port. Access port is the port which can carry traffic of single VLAN, and trunk port is the port which can carry traffic of multiple VLAN, right? So trunk port is a type of switch port which can carry traffic of all the VLANs. By default, all the VLAN, and after that we can customize it. We can allow some specific VLAN. I would love to join your CCNA course. However, unfortunately, the hours are not suitable me as Indian time in the early hour here in the UK where I am working. So you can start watching my YouTube video. That is also fine, right? Don't need to join live classes every time. If it is possible to join live classes, then fine, you can join us. But if it is not possible, you can go through YouTube videos. No, sir, I have one question. Why EIGRP is Advanced Distance Vector Routing Protocol? So guys, EIGRP, why I am saying EIGRP is an Advanced Distance Routing Protocol is EIGRP is using some properties of distance vector and some properties of link state routing protocol. So logically, it is combination of both types of routing protocol, distance vector and link state. So that's why we are saying it is an advanced distance vector routing protocol. Again, you can say it is hybrid routing protocol also, means combination of multiple types of routing protocol. It is using some properties of distance vector, some properties of link state. That's why we are saying it is an advanced distance vector routing protocol. सर हमारे ऑफिस में 2 गेटवे राउटर है, हाई अवेलेबिलिटी करना है, बट बिटवीन पीसी एंड गेटवे राउटर फायरवॉल है. सो पीसी का गेटवे फायरवॉल है, आफ्टर दैट पब्लिक आईपी यूज़ हो रही है बिटवीन आरएनएफ. आरएनएफ मतलब if there are two gateway, then what we can do, we can create the virtual gateway by using FHRP protocol, first hop redundancy protocol, right? There are three protocols under FHRP, HSRP, VRRP or GLBP. You can use any one to create virtual gateway. L2 and L3 migration means what? Nitish Yadav, from where you are receiving the question, brother? From where are you asking question? How we are designing network for enterprises. L2 and L3 migration means what? On access layer switches, I am running layer 2 protocols. At distribution layer, I am running layer 2 and layer 3 protocols. Right? Like the at distribution layer, we are going to create SBIs also. We have created VLANs also. And we are going to configure routing protocols also to advertise LAN prefixes to core layer. Right? So again, this is like which type of word you are using. L2 and L3 migration means, don't know what is your question and what you try to ask. Why area is used in OSPF? This is a great question, right? Many time interview is asking this question, why we are using area concept in OSPF. So you know, in OSPF every router generates LSA1, and LSA1 carry guys detailed information of link, right? So if we have lots of router in a single OSPF area, then there will be lots of LSA1, right? And size of LSA1 is large. So the database size is going to be large on each and every router. So that's why we come up with area concept in OSPF, so that we can reduce the size of database, so that we can reduce LSA1. Okay. So condition of LSA1 is it cannot cross the area. That is the limitation. Between the area, LSA1 can not be flooded, right? So between the area, how we will make communication? Through ABR router. ABR router is going to generate LSA3. Can you explain what we need to learn to become a networking automation engineer? You need to learn Python. You need to learn scripting, how to write the script to automate the configuration. You can go for Python automation for network engineer course. Looping free network switch router is equal to STP router. Don't know. Hello sir, Syam. Hi brother. Alam. Sir, I am joining combo class. Yes, you are welcome. We'll see you on 1st of February. Hi sir, I didn't get opportunity in networking and I am desktop support engineer and I live in Delhi. So if you are not getting call for interview, then you can go for certification. That is simple, right? If you are getting call and if you are not able to crack the interview, then definitely you should improve your technical skill. If you think my technical skill is good enough, I can answer to any question, but I am not getting call, then just earn few certifications. You can go for CCNA. Just add CCNA certificate in your resume, you will start getting call. Syam is saying, do you have any CCNP series on YouTube channel? No, on YouTube channel, like topic wise playlist are there, but there is no any series for CCNP only. Two switch connected with one cable, and first switch is configured in VLAN 10 and second switch configured in VLAN 20. So will they communicate with each other? That depends on link between switch and how you have configured. If you have configured the inter-VLAN routing, then they can communicate. If you have not configured the inter-VLAN routing, then they cannot communicate. Between two different VLAN, we need inter-VLAN routing, right? So inter-VLAN routing is required there. Okay. So after inter-VLAN routing, they can communicate. And one more thing, I saw your videos on video. You dot my all question where you teach in your channel. Please don't stop posting your video. No, I am keep posting videos on the YouTube channel, right? Due to some reason, guys, I was not consistent. Just few, I think since last 1 month, right? But again, I have started uploading video. Every day I am uploading video there. ERGRP is an hybrid routing protocol. True. AGRP is an hybrid routing protocol. Why we are saying hybrid? Because again it is combination of two types of routing protocol. Utkarsh is asking router and firewall. Router and firewall means, brother? Define STP with scenario, please. STP is a layer 2 protocol which is used to avoid loop. Let's say between two switches you have created two links, right? So what will happen when any user will generate broadcast message? Let's say one PC is going to access internet and they need MAC address of default gateway. So in that case it will generate ARP request. You know ARP request is broadcast, and between the switch we have two links. So definitely there will be loop will form there. So to avoid that loop we are going to enable STP. Even by default STP is enabled on Cisco switches. If there is no redundancy, then STP is not required, right? When STP is required, when we have redundant link in the network, in the switching network. Okay, and I want to join in course. Here you can visit pmnetworking.in, which is my website, to join courses. If you are looking for any course, CCNA, CCNP, SD-WAN and firewall. Why area is used in OSPF? I have already covered the area concept. Area, we use area concept in OSPF to reduce the database size. Would you suggest taking Palo Alto certificate if you have no prior firewall experience? And I am now an L2 engineer at ISP. Yes, you can earn. That can be the beneficial for you. But if you have knowledge, then only you should go for certification. If you think that yes, I have good understanding of Palo Alto firewall, then you can go for certification. सर हमारे सर VRRP के लिए पब्लिक IP नहीं दे रहा है. VRRP के लिए पब्लिक IP एड्रेस नहीं चाहिए होता है, वो प्राइवेट जो प्राइवेट IP एड्रेस, the IP address which you are using in LAN site, that will be used in VRRP. Would you suggest taking Palo Alto? Yes. To stop LSA flooding. To stop LSA flooding, we have DR concept, right? DR and BDR. सर रिज्यूम में प्रोजेक्ट में क्या करें? You can add project which you have configured in GNS3 or even in Packet Tracer by yourself. You can add those projects in your resume as well, right? If you are not getting call, just create some labs, create some networks, design some network in the simulation software, configure it by yourself, and then add that project in your resume. That can help you to get more call. DF, don't fragment field. See, if I don't want to allow any device between source and destination to divide my data, I can set DF bit with the data, right? With the DF bit data, like if the don't fragment bit is on in the data, in the TCP header or in the IP header, then devices like your routers are not going to divide it into multiple parts. Means router will not perform fragmentation. By default, router perform fragmentation, right? Whenever it will receive data with size more than their MTU. What is John in firewall? John, you can say group of interfaces. Group of interfaces on the firewall is called zone. Each and every interface should have one zone. Zone, in other words, you can say zone is domain also. Domain where we are going to place the interfaces. What is the work of session layer? Session layer is responsible to create, maintain and terminate the session. Like whenever you are going to request to Google server from your laptop, how you are going to request? Simply in the browser you are going to type www.google.com and just think, is your machine is going to wait for the reply message for lifetime? No. There is one session already created on your machine, right? And it will wait for a specific time for the reply. If your computer will not get reply within that timer, then you will get session timeout error. That is possible with the help of session layer only. Use of STP to avoid layer 2 loop. STP is used to avoid layer 2 loop. Hi Praful, please explain what is QS, quality of service, vision, transparency. why and when it is used for. See, one video is already available on my YouTube channel for the quality of service with LAMP. You can go through that video. Right, quality of service is used to prioritize the traffic. Right, in the network we can have multiple types of traffic, and some traffic can be critical traffic, mission critical traffic. Right, so how we will prioritize that traffic? With the help of QS. Right, so in the quality of service you will learn the marking, you will learn how to prioritize the traffic. Right, and video is already available, you can go through that. The next question is, sir, what is the difference between IPsec VPN and VPN? See, by default, two private network cannot communicate over public network. Let's say in a company there are two private sites, right? One side is in Delhi, one side is in Mumbai, and we have connected both the sites through internet. So internet is public network and my sites are private network. So by default, two private sites cannot communicate. The technology which we are using to make it possible is called VPN. Is called VPN, virtual private network. So our public network, we are going to create one virtual private network, and to secure that virtual private network we are going to use IPsec. We are going to secure the tunnel through IPsec. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Huh? हाँ ठीक है चलेगा. Okay, so VPN is clear. VPN and IPsec. Sir, please explain EIGRP routing protocol. So guys, yes, this is also a very good question, and many times interview is asking. So if someone will ask you what is EIGRP, how you are going to explain? If someone is going to ask you what is EIGRP or what is OSPF or what is BGP or what is RIP routing protocol, how you will explain? So guys, any routing protocol, not only EIGRP. Why we are using the routing protocol? To exchange routes. To exchange routes between the router. Guys, 26 people are watching, but there are only 9 likes. So please hit on like button once. Please hit on like button once. 28 people are watching, but only 9 likes are there. Okay. So any routing protocol, why we are using routing protocol? To exchange the routes. Routing protocol means a process. Routing protocol means a process. By default, router install only connected network in the routing table. By default, router install only directly connected network in the routing table. What about indirectly connected network which are not connected to router? How will inject those network in the routing table of router? So there are two methods. One is static, another one is dynamic. In static, manually we are going to inject route in the routing table of router. Means we are going to tell to router that hey, this is the route, and for this network, this is the next hop IP address, or this is the exit interface. Please install it in your routing table. In dynamic routing, what we are going to do? We are going to enable one process. We are going to run a process on the router, and according to that process, router itself going to exchange the routing table. For an example, I have two router. Router 1 is connected with two network, 12.1.1.0, and one LAN is there, 10.1.1.0. Router 2 is also connected with 12 network and 20 network, 20.1.1.0. So by default, router 1 will have 12 network and 10 network in the routing table. Router 2 will have 12 network and 20 network in the routing table. If both are going to exchange the routing table with each other, then router 1 will also have all the subnet and router 2 will also have all the subnet. So this way routing protocol works. After enabling the process, routers are going to share their routing table with their neighbor. Right? So it can be your EIGRP, it can be OSPF, it can be BGP, it can be रीप्राउटिंग प्रोटोकॉल. ओके सर, रिज्यूम में प्रोजेक्ट क्या रिज्यूमे में यू कैन ऐड द प्रोजेक्ट which you have configured in packet tracer, GNS3 or even G, right? If you didn't perform any project, so you can create the project. You can take idea from the Google. Some project videos are already available on my YouTube channel also. You can watch that. I do not have been CCNA certification and can directly do global CCNP and CCI certification. Yes, you can go for directly CCNP. No need to go for CCNA first. Now there is one member who is saying, I love you, sir. I love you too, brother. First of all, thank you so much for becoming member of PM Networking YouTube channel. And I am hoping you are enjoying the premium videos like the MPLS series and some other series, ASA Firewall series, Palo Alto Firewall series. These videos, these playlists or videos are available for members only, right? And more than 500 members are there on the channel. First of all, thank you so much to everyone who have become the member of this channel. In future, I can promise many more content for you guys. Like first I will complete the traffic engineering in the MPLS, and after that I will create many more playlists for you guys. What is backup and designated router DBR? See, DR router is, DR stands for designated router, which is similar like monitor in the class. Why we are electing monitor in the classroom? To avoid the flooding, right? If someone will come in the class and they will ask the date, hey, what is the date today? And if everyone is going to speak at the same time, then guys, there will be flooding, right? Duplicate information will start flooding in the classroom, right? So that's why we have elected one person as the DR. But we need one backup of DR also. Like if the monitor is absent in the class, then who will take responsibility of DR? Monitor. Right? So we need one backup monitor. In the same way, in the network, first we have elected DR to avoid the LSA flooding, and then we are going to configure one router as BDR, who will take responsibility of DR whenever DR will go down. Okay, so that is the backup DR. Sir, I am in area 1. When, how can I join check backbone router in OSPF? Sir, if I am in area 1, then how can I check backbone router in area? No, you cannot. You can't. Between the area OSPF is also distance vector routing protocol. Between the area OSPF is not link state routing protocol, brother. OSPF is link state routing protocol within the area. Okay. Junior Moto, thank you so much. Another 3 months, sir. I am going to enroll in CCNA and CCNP course, but I need to learn from you only, sir. Another trainer, I am not interested. Thank you so much, brother. So you are a member on PM Networking since last 3 months, I think, right? Thank you so much. You are the networking god. Alam, thank you so much, brother. And I want you also same. If you are my subscriber, if you are watching my videos, then guys, your technical skills should be at next level. Right? Doesn't matter maybe your communication is poor. Even my communication is also not too good. Right? But technically, you should be very strong. Sir, but LAN side private IP use कर रहे हैं, but public IP router and firewall के बीच चल रहा है. Utkarsh, we are configuring HSRP, VRRP, GLBP for the LAN side only. You are saying I have 2 gateway, na? So your gateway is public IP address, it means your gateway is private IP address, right? And if you have 2 gateway, you can create the virtual gateway, one single gateway by combining 2 physical gateway with the help of this FHRP protocol. VRRP के लिए at least 2 IP address चाहिए. Sir, I have one question. What is VRF? VRF is used to divide the routing table of router virtually. VRF stands for virtual routing forwarding. By default, let's say there are two interfaces on the router, right? So both interfaces are part of same routing table, and with the help of VRF we can divide. For an example, I have one router with two interfaces, and one interface is connected with different customer, one interface is connected with different customer, customer A, customer B. So we can not install the routes of both customer in the global routing table. That's why here we need to divide the routing table of router, right? So here we'll configure one VRF for customer A, one VRF for customer B. Router will start maintaining two separate routing table, one for VRF A, one for VRF B. Satyam Singh, I am currently working on Airtel at NOC L1 profile, and I have done CCNA. What I do after CCNP? What I do after that? CCNP or SD-WAN? Definitely first you should go for CCNP, then you can go for SD-WAN. Either you can go for SD-WAN or you can go for firewall. Again, my recommendation will be first you should go for firewall, then go for SD-WAN, because in firewall you are going to master the IPsec, which is required to understand the SD-WAN technology, right? So first CCNA, after CCNA CCNP, then choose any firewall, and after that go for SD-WAN, right? And first, if you are learning SD-WAN for the first time, then definitely you should go for Cisco SD-WAN, Catalyst SD-WAN or Biptela SD-WAN. Not QS, not quality of service, I mean QnQ or VLAN transfer. I don't have idea about QnQ, brother. What is an area border router? ABR. ABR is the router, a special type of router in OSPF whose at least one interface belongs to area 0 and at least one interface belongs to any other area, any regular area. You know, there are generally two types of area in OSPF. There are many types of area, but first we divide OSPF into two area. One is backbone area, another one is regular area. Backbone area means area 0 and regular area means any area except area 0. It can be area 1, area 2, area 3, area 10, area 100, area 1000, right? All the area from 0.0.0.1 to 255, 255, 255, 255. All the areas except area 0 is called internal area. So any router whose at least one interface, we can have more than one interface also, but at least one interface is part of area 0 and at least one interface is a part of any regular area. That type of router is called ABR router, and ABR router is responsible for inter-area communication by generating LSA 3. By generating LSA 3, it is responsible for inter-area communication. मैं बड़े स्टील प्लांट में हूँ जहाँ 50+ साइट्स है. मुझे सिस्को वाईफाई इंस्टॉल कराने हैं. विदाउट वाईफाई इंस्टॉल के क्या मालूम चल सकता है कि किस जगह पर वाईफाई लगाने से सिग्नल स्ट्रॉन्ग मिलेगा. So for that, for setup wireless network, first of all site survey is required, right? Site survey is required. In site survey, they guys are going to use multiple tools, multiple softwares to identify the exact location where they will place the access point Wi-Fi. Blindly we cannot install the Wi-Fi anywhere on the wall, right? First of all, we have to find the location, exact location, right? Let's say in the big hall you are going to install the AP, right? And you have only one AP. You are going to install only one AP. So you need to find the center location so that it can cover the maximum area, right? So to set up wireless network, site survey is required. Raju, hi, hello brother. I'm a big fan of you. I'm so glad, brother. Thank you so much. I am having issue with the EVNG setup in Google Cloud. I set it up, the node working, but I can't connect the console of the node. So one video is available on my channel for EVNG setup, and guys, that video is old. Soon I will upload one new video to set up the EVNG in your laptop, right? In your own laptop you can set up the EVNG. Maybe within 2 to 3 days I am going to upload it on my channel, or maybe tomorrow also I can upload, right? Because I have already EVNG set up. First of all, I will delete it for you guys, and then I will set up from the scratch, Sir, please explain preamble and type or FCS. So these are the part of Ethernet header, brother. See, in Ethernet header at layer 2, whenever you are using Ethernet technology, generally we are using Ethernet technology for LAN communication, and for the LAN communication nowadays Ethernet is the most popular technology, right? So whenever layer 2 data link layer is going to receive the traffic, it is going to add Ethernet header with actual data, right? ARPA protocol is responsible to add Ethernet header, and in the Ethernet header there are various fields, preamble, right, FCS and type. These are the part of Ethernet field only. Like type field, type field is used to identify the upper layer protocol who have hand over the actual data to ARPA protocol, right? ARP can hand over, so there will be type code of ARP protocol 0x0806. If IPv4 protocol is going to hand over the data to ARPA protocol, then type code will be type code of IPv4 0x0800. Preamble field is going to identify, it is one kind of signal, will identify from where the frame is starting. And FCS is used to check error correction, error detection. It is used for error, like after adding Ethernet header with actual data, your device is going to put everything in one algorithm and it will find one hash value, and it will add that hash value in FCS field, so that when receiver machine will receive the data, receiver machine can also identify the data is modified or not. So receiver machine is also going to put header plus data in the algorithm, and it will find the hash value. After that it will match both hash value is matching or not. If both the hash value is matching, that means data is not modified. If the both hash value is not matching, that means data is modified. Your receiver machine will simply discard the data. Okay, then what is ARP? ARP is a layer 2 protocol which is used to resolve MAC address from IP address. Whenever a machine have IP address of a destination device, but they don't have MAC address in the ARP table. See, from your laptop, if you are going to ping google.com, so first of all your machine is going to check the IP address which you are pinging belongs to same subnet or different subnet. If the IP address belongs to same subnet, then destination MAC address will be the MAC address of destination IP address. And where PC will look up for the MAC address in the ARP table. If destination IP address belongs to different subnet, then destination MAC will be the MAC address of default gateway. Again, your PC will look up ARP table to find the MAC address of default gateway. If the MAC address is not available in the ARP table, then your machine is going to generate ARP request. Hey ARP, come here and resolve the MAC address of this particular IP address. Then what ARP protocol will do? ARP protocol will generate one ARP request, where source IP will be the IP address of sender device, destination IP will be 0.0.0.0, source MAC will be the MAC address of sender device, destination MAC 0.0, and source IP will be the IP address of sender machine, target IP address will be the IP address of destination device. If destination belongs to different subnet, then target IP will be the default gateway IP address. Okay. Difference between ARPA and ARP protocol. What I told you, ARP is a layer 2 protocol which is used to resolve MAC address from IP address, and ARPA is an encapsulation protocol at layer 2. Right? There are two types of protocol, routing protocol and routed protocol. So ARPA is one kind of routed protocol. Like at layer 3 we have IPv4, IPv6, IPX, AppleTalks. These are the encapsulation protocol at layer 3. In the same way, for Ethernet link we have encapsulation protocol at layer 2 which is called ARPA protocol. Okay, so ARPA is an encapsulation protocol and ARP is layer 2 protocol which is used to resolve MAC address. Sir, how much for the membership? For the membership you need to pay 89 rupees per month. For membership, to become member of this channel, you need to pay 89 rupees per month, around $1, 1 USD dollar per month. Right? But first see, do you need membership or not? Do you want to learn MPLS technology? Do you want to learn Palo Alto firewall? Do you want to learn ASA firewall? Do you want to learn wireless networking? If answer is yes, then you should become member of this channel, right? Because these playlists are only available for members, and in future many more playlists are coming. How to increase payment above 10 IPM CTC? By improving your skill, brother. Only there is no any other ways to increase the salary. Change your job, improve your skill. To change your job, again you need what? A strong technical skill. Apply for job in companies like Cisco, Juniper. So these companies are going to pay you good salary, right? But you have to crack the interview, and to crack the interview you need a strong knowledge of networking. Hi sir, hello, Nagnath. Special effects, what is RD and RT value? RD stands for route distinguisher value, which is used to differentiate the route between different customer. In the service provider network, we are using generally VRF. What I told you, VRF is used to break the routing table of router, right? And guys, how we are going to differentiate the route? With the help of RD. What we will do, we'll add RD value with IPv4 prefix. And after a RD value with IPv4 prefix, we call it VPN v4 prefix. To advertise VPN v4 prefix, we are using MPBGP protocol. MPBGP, right? So let's say two customers are using same subnet 10.1.1.0/24. Customer A also connected to router 1, customer B. Both the customers are connected to router 1, and both the customers are advertising same network 10.1.1.0/24. How router can differentiate this subnet belongs to customer A, this subnet belongs to customer B? With the help of RD value, right? For customer A, for VRF A, I can say RD value 1:1. For customer B, I will say RD ratio 2:2. So whatever prefixes now my router will receive in VRF A, it is going to add RD value 1:1. So prefix will become what? 10.1.1.0/10.1.1.0/24 and 1:1. Combination of IPv4 plus RD, and that prefix is called VPN v4. And RT value is used to export and import the prefixes in a particular VRF, right? From here, from this router, I am receiving one prefix from customer A. After that, I am going to advertise it to other P router in the service provider. Maybe this router is in Delhi, another P router is in Mumbai. So how the Mumbai router will get to know that this prefix belongs to VRF A? So here I will export the RT value 1:1, and there I will import the RT value 1:1. So whenever router in the Mumbai location will receive prefixes with route target value 1:1, it will get to know that this prefix I need to import in VRF A. Okay, then I am LAN में OSPF की जगह IBGP इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं क्या? डेफिनेटली कर सकते हैं. नहीं, एडवांटेज नहीं है, वहाँ पे डिसएडवांटेज है करने का. There is no advantage of implementing BGP in LAN side instead of OSPF, because you all know BGP is very slow protocol as compared to OSPF. BGP is slow protocol as compared to OSPF. Satyam, thank you. Thank you, sir. Most welcome, brother. MTCNA की ट्रेनिंग, अभी MTCNA क्या होती है? फुल फॉर्म लिख दो जुबीर. I don't know what is MTCNA, and we are not providing any training for this course MTCNA. How I can get job as a fresher? As a fresher you can get job, but it will be difficult. Difficult means you have to boost your technical knowledge, right? You have to master CCNA plus CCNP, right? This is only one way to get job as a fresher. Take your technical skill to the next level, right? After that you can apply for job, and definitely companies are hiring fresher network engineer also, right? But whenever people are starting their career in the networking, right, they are just trying to enter directly without improving their skills, right? So many times people are not able to crack the interview as a fresher, because guys, in the interview is going to ask you the scenario based question. So even you have not worked the industry, but you have to behave like you have experience. How you can do that? You can do that by configuring the lab in GNS3 or in EVNG. or in packet tracer, right? So you can design the same lab, same types of network scenarios which we are using in the production network. Next question is NSSA LSA. NSSA LSA is used to filter LSA 5 in the OSPF domain. In any particular OSPF area, if you want to filter LSA 3 and LSA 4, then you can configure NSSA area. If you want to filter LSA 3, 4, 5, all these LSA, then you can configure totally NSSA area. So NSSA is used to filter 3 and 4, right? Stub area is also responsible for that. Then why we have NSSA? So guys, in stub area, ESBR router is not allowed. ESBR router is not allowed in the stub area, right? So this is the difference between stub and NSSA. In NSSA, we can have ESBR router also, right? And in the NSSA area, how external prefixes will come? In form of LSA 7. That is called NSSA LSA. In NSSA area, how external prefixes will come? In the form of NSSA LSA, in the form of LSA 7. So your AVR router is going to generate now LSA 7. Okay. Hi sir, could you please explain radius and TACAC server? Yes, here I can explain. See, before radius and TACAC, you have to understand access server, ACS server, right? So for an example, there is one company, and in that company there are some employees, right? I want to configure authentication for my employees. That let's say you are going to access one router through telnet, right? So you need IP address of the router and there should be reachability. After that, you are going to run the command telnet and IP address of your router, right? Then you will get telnet access. But I don't want to provide telnet access to my router directly like this, because this way anyone can access. So here I can set up TACAC server, that whenever someone will try to access my router through telnet, first my router is going to authenticate that user. What my router will do? My router is going to ask you for username and password. Whatever username and password you are going to provide, my router is going to ask to server, TACAC server, that please authenticate this user. Is it the valid user? If yes, then you will get telnet access. If no, then you will not get the access. Now you can think, Praful, why we cannot create the same user on router? So just imagine, on the router you can create hardly 10, 15, 20 users, right? Not more than that. But guys, in the companies like Google, where we have lakhs of sites, lakhs of networking devices, lakhs of network engineers are working on their network. So database of user is going to be very large. We cannot create this amount of database on router. Otherwise router will use their CPU. So we are using router for routing, not to authenticate the user, right? So here we can set up the TACAC server. MLS क्या है? MLAG क्या है? पता नहीं MLAG, MLAG क्या है? Don't know. Is it related to networking? How can I get job for fresher? So I already told you, as a fresher you have to work hard, you have to improve your technical skill first, and then you can go for job. Easily you can get job. And this question should be not like this, how I can get job for fresher, right? In the same way, like experience will get job, you will also get job in the company. If you want to become the network engineer, you will apply for job in the company. Company is going to call you for the interview. They will schedule the interview. They are going to ask you the question. If you are able to answer them, they are going to hire you. So how I can explain, like how I can get job as a fresher? Yes or no? To get job as a fresher, improve your technical skill. You need lots of hands-on, brother. Hands-on. You have to configure lots of lab in packet tracer, in GNS3 or even G. Right? Whatever topics are there for CCNA and CCNP, in CCNA and CCNP, for all the topics, create the lab and configure it by yourself. While configuring, you will troubleshoot the issue as well, because definitely there will be issue. When you will check end-to-end connectivity, many times there will be no connectivity. So you have to troubleshoot. At the same time, you can improve your configuration skill. You can improve your troubleshooting skills. Okay? So, work hard and you can crack the interview easily. Right? This is not a rocket science. Guys, becoming network engineer is not rocket science. It's very easy, right? Anyone can enter in this industry. Even interviewers are not going to ask you the difficult questions from the fresher. They are going to ask you the simple question only. Direct, they will ask you what is this, what is that, right? Even they are not going to create the scenario in front of you. If you are the experienced one, then only they are going to create the scenario. Okay. Next is QnQ packet which carry two VLAN tag. QnQ VLAN transparent network allow tag packet to pass through without tag being removed or change. But I already told you I don't have idea about VLAN transparent. Are you talking about transparent mode switch? QnQ. I don't have idea about this technology. Could you please explain FCS and CRC error? Hey, both are different. CRC error you will get on the interface of router, right? Like many times if you are the network engineer, if someone is working in the industry, they can correlate it. What we are troubleshooting? We are troubleshooting reliability issue on the WAN link, CRC error on the WAN link, and FCS is completely different thing. FCS is used to identify the data is modified or not on the link, on the network. VXLAN concept. Here we cannot explain the VXLAN also. Sir, master and slab relationship. Master and slab relationship in OSPF. So in OSPF, you know, there are some states. In access start state, one router is going to become master. The why master and slab election is important, guys, because which router will start exchanging the database, right? So always master router will start initiating the database, and router with higher router ID will become master router, another router will become slab router. So slab router will always send database after receiving database of master. Hello sir, is CCNA CCNP routing switching knowledge enough to crack interview after 8 years experience? Yes, after 8 years experience in this field, it is sufficient, right? But if you are fresher, it is not sufficient. Even though CCNA and CCNP routing and switching is not there, brother. Nowadays we have CCNA 200301 and CCNP enterprise, where at least you have to cover CCNP in core and NRC, right? You should have basic knowledge of, at least basic knowledge of wireless, virtualization, automation, with these technologies as well. By the way, if you have 8 years of experience, the routing and switching is also fine, right? You can change the job. फर्स्ट फेब को मिलते हैं सर क्लास में 22 आलम. श्योर मिलेंगे. थैंक्स सर, मोस्ट वेलकम. BGP path attribute. So BGP uses path attribute to select best path. That's why we are saying BGP is a path vector routing protocol. There are various attributes which BGP uses for best path selection, like next hop, local preference, weight. These all are what? Attributes. ES path. Big rating from Sudan. I like your way teaching. Thank you so much, brother. Many people are saying I like your teaching style. So thank you so much for joining us on YouTube and watching my video. Explain EIGRP, sir. So EIGRP is an routing protocol which is used to exchange routes between the router. Okay, and guys, if interviewer is asking this question, what is EIGRP? So what you can include in your answer? You can include the packets of EIGRP, messages of EIGRP, the EIGRP works at layer 3, the protocol number you can add. You can say EIGRP uses RTP protocol for reliability. EIGRP is a reliable protocol, but you know TCP is an only reliable protocol. So, but if EIGRP is layer 3 protocol, then how it can be reliable? So EIGRP using external protocol for reliability, that is RTP. Right? So you can include these all points in your answer. You are sitting in office and you have a laptop in front of you. Okay, you are not able to reach to Google, but you are able to connect to the or any internet site. What is the troubleshooting? You are sitting in your office and you have a laptop in front of you. Okay, you are able to reach to the internet. You are able to reach to the internet, but you are not able to connect to the or any internet site. I will check the internet access. I will check the internet access. Maybe I have limited access of internet. I will check the policies on devices, router, firewall. If there is firewall, I will check the policies. If router is there, I will check ACLs on the router. If I am able to ping, but if I am not able to access the port number, that means guys, device is blocking the port number, right? And this is also an interview question. You are able to ping the server, but you are not able to access the services which is running on the server, right? In that case, you are not able to access the port number, right? Means your machine is not able to establish TCP connection, port is not reachable. So in that case, you will check the port is, any device is blocking that port or not. Multiple times I got this question, difference between IBCP and OSPF. Both are different routing protocol, brother. OSPF works at layer 3, IGP protocol. BGP protocol works at layer 7. IGP is slower than OSPF. OSPF uses bandwidth to calculate best path. BGP uses attribute to calculate best path. So these points you can include in your answer. Multiple time I got the answer. Difference between BGP and OSPF. Okay. Abdul, could you please create a video for Cisco ICE? Okay, for ICE I think video is not available on the channel. Very good topic. Let me take one screenshot of it. Definitely I will create one video on this topic. Even I will perform lab on ICE in the event. I will integrate the ICE in my event. Cisco DNA center. Nowadays I don't have lab setup for DNA. I can make one theory video, right? But the another trainer is there who is already teaching DNA center. It will be very useful for yes. Definitely, soon I will upload video on ICE and I will try for Cisco DNA center also. Okay, digital network architecture. Yes, DNA and ICE would be nice. Yes, sure, brother. And Abdul, you are the member of this channel. Thank you so much, Abdul. So whenever you have any requirement, you can let us know in the comment section also. We are always prioritizing the comments of member, right? And definitely we will make videos soon on this topic. Root bridge, STP. STP is a layer 2 protocol which is used to avoid layer 2 loop. Now question is how STP can avoid the loop. So guys, STP avoid loop by performing some kind of election. First type of election is root bridge election, right? Between multiple switches, one switch will become root bridge. Which switch will become root bridge? The switch with lowest bridge ID, or you can say the best bridge ID switch. Who will have best bridge ID, that switch will become root bridge. Again, question can be what is bridge ID? So bridge ID is combination of two things: priority plus base MAC address. By default, priority is 32768, right? So the switch which will have lower MAC address will become root bridge switch. And now root bridge switch is going to control the entire STP topology. Okay, root bridge. According to root bridge, there will be port election: RP port, DP port, and alternate port. Sir, IT support engineer job है या नॉक इंजीनियर अच्छा जॉब है? दोनों अच्छा जॉब है, कंपेयर नहीं कर सकते, डिपेंड करता है इंटरेस्ट पे. Both are good. I want CCNA note for interview. So You can visit my LinkedIn. You can even get note for CCNA from the Google, but you should prefer the official book of CCNA for the interview. Not the note of someone else. You should create your own note. You should create your own note. Sir, I need an ISIS protocol video. Noted. Screenshot. Okay, so I got two topics from this live session. One is ICE and another one is ISIS protocol. But by the way, video on ISIS is already available on the channel. PVST plus. So first, what is PVST? PVST is also one type of STP protocol which is going to run one instance for each VLAN. So to achieve load balancing, Cisco come up with their own proprietary protocol called PBST. But guys, PBST was not compatible with CST. So that's why later Cisco comes with PBST Plus, which is compatible with CST, right? So if I have two switches, one is Cisco switch and one is non-Cisco switch, any other vendor devices. So there we can configure PBST Plus so that Cisco switch can perform load balancing. Abdul, thank you, sir. Most welcome, brother. Most welcome. I will follow your videos more. You are good, bro. God bless you. Thank you so much, Otra. Thank you. Manoj, hello, sir. Hello, member. Manoj, how are you, brother? Dear sir, how are you? I am doing great. Karthi, what about you? Your voice is breaking. Is my voice breaking, guys? 255, 255, 255, 255. Which layer? Layer 3. Mehtab Alam. IP is part of layer 3, network layer. I have got 3 job offer after watching your videos. Very good, Abdul. Thank you so much. Thanks for your valuable effort to explain each and every topic. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Abdul. Sir, CCNA most important or CCNP most important? Huh? Sir, CCNA most important or CCNP most important? Both are most important. If you are the fresher, beginner, you should go with CCNA. If you already know the CCNA, then you should go for CCNP. Both are important. 255, 255, 255, 255 is an IP address. IPs are layer 3, bro. Yes. Now. BGP एट्रीब्यूट. सर इसी का वीडियो नहीं है. किसका वीडियो नहीं है? After learning CCNP routing and switching. So there is no CCNP routing and switching nowadays. We have CCNA Enterprise. Okay. There is no any course like CCNP routing and switching nowadays. I like your L2 VLAN concept very much. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, guys, and still few people have not liked this video. No problem. If you are learning at PM networking, please hit on like button once. And today I had time, so I thought to come live to talk to you guys. Even I had some question, but I didn't discuss those questions here. Maybe in another session I will discuss, because now it's 10 p.m. Sir, please explain the course for CCNP NRC, CCNP plus NRC, CCNP in core plus NRC. सर ISS प्रोटोकॉल का वीडियो नहीं था आपके चैनल पर. ओके, एक बार मैं चेक करूँगा, नहीं होगा तो ज़रूर बनाऊँगा वीडियो ISS पे. So CCNP in core and NRC. See, NRC is mainly going to focus on routing part. Mainly going to focus on routing and IP services. And NRC sorry, in core is mainly going to focus on routing section. Bro, you do private class. Yes, we have private class as well. Okay, so in IP services we have NAT, VPN, IPsec, right? In the NRC there are some concept of other technologies as well. For an example, there are some topics of programmability. In the same way, in core also, apart from advanced routing, we have some external technologies as well, some other technologies as well. So if you want to know the syllabus brother, it will be better to go through Cisco website once. In the Google, just type CCNP in core and NRC syllabus. You can go through that. How much? How much for private class? Whatever you can pay, brother. In core and NRC both are routing? No. No, both are not routing. One is switching mainly and one is routing. Focusing on routing and switching. So there are many topics. We cannot discuss all the topics here, right? So better to go through Cisco syllabus once. Right? When I am also teaching CCNA and CCNP in the combo course or in core NRC CCNP, I am also going through Cisco syllabus only. Right? Topic by topic we'll go through Cisco syllabus only. Two five would be considered the physical layer broadcast address. No. That is good. I will communicate with you on Insta. Yeah, you can communicate with me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 8511 826341. 8511 826341. You can connect to me on WhatsApp. Sir, please tell VTP pruning. VTP pruning. What is VTP? VTP is used to propagate VLAN information. Let's say on one switch, I don't have any user in VLAN 10. So, if I will receive traffic for VLAN 10, then what will happen? My switch is going to discard it only. So, with the help of VTP, I can tell to my neighbor switch that brother, don't send any traffic to me for VLAN 10. I don't have any user in VLAN 10. Right? So, pruning is one small concept of VTP that you can enable on the trunk link. Not physical, bro. Repeat, please. Not physical. IP address works at layer 3. Okay. Anything else? By the way, I had some question. First question was dual algorithm. Second question is related to stuck in active state. This is also very important question for network engineer interview. Right? Guys, when a route can stuck in active state, when router will not receive reply message for your query. When router is not going to receive reply of a query message, then prefix will stuck in. Let me check chat. I am writing my where is the chat option? I'm not able to see chat option here. You can write my contact number 8511 826341. 8511 826341. Right? Dual algorithm in GRP. Mobile number prefix algorithm used in OSPF. Yes, either you can say ISCRA or OSPF. Oh, sorry, SPF. Then guys, next question was related to EIGRP summarization. Next question was related to EIGRP variance command. Next question was related to EIGRP RTP protocol. Then I had some question related to OSPF about the LSA4, the use case of LSA4, routing loop in OSPF, how to avoid routing loop in OSPF. Then there was one question related to NSSA area, right? It is not NSSA area, not so SW area. There is one question related to LSA7, and these all are interview question I have selected from the comment section on my YouTube channel only. Through one another session, I will come live again and I will discuss these all questions with you. Right, I am going to save this question. What is the significance of OSPF LSA refresh time? Very good question. SAM link is also there. SAM link is also good concept. We'll do one video on SAM link also. Then there was some question related to BGP, right? So these are the questions related to these three routing protocol, EIGRP, BGP and OSPF. I will cover it through any another live session. Okay. Now it's 10 p.m. guys. It's time of dinner in India. E1, E2. E1, E2 are the metric type in OSPF for external prefixes, while redistribution or advertising default route in OSPF, you can use this two metric type. E1 will be always before our E2. सर आप पुष्पा मेहता वालम ये क्या कर रहे हो? पुष्पा तो यार विलन था, विलन हूं मैं. मेरे जैसे सीधे साधे आदमी को आप विलन बोल रहे हो. सर मल्टीकास्ट, yes, multicast also. Let's take one screenshot of this. In EIGRP, when query packet is sending, when there is no response from other side, then it will go in SIM. Yes, good. Last bit, you are right. Okay, guys, bye bye. We'll meet again. That's all for today. I'm really very happy to talk to you guys. It was a very interesting live session. Make sure when I will come live again, you will join the class. Last with bye, sir. Good night. Good night, everyone. See you again in the upcoming live session.